What's up, YouTube? It's Melissa coming to you from the beautiful country roads of West Virginia, and I thought I would do a little garden tour and show you some of the projects I have going on. It is actually the same day as my last video, but I did put on at least a little concealer and mascara and some dry shampoo because I'm just not that confident. One of the projects I've been working on is behind me. It's something I've never done before. My oldest son, Tyler, is getting married. So congratulations, Tyler and Liz. Liz is precious. I love her. She's lovely. And I'm helping make the decorations and the flower arrangements. I've never done it. It's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it, and nothing's completed. I'm just kind of trying to figure things out. I have more supplies to order and things. I'm just getting a feel for stuff. I was using this as like a, I can hang it or. So yeah, that's one thing I got going on. Other things I have going on are, of course, outside. We're trying to work on that paver patio. Are you stuck? This is another project that I did. Put this bed in here, and Reed keeps tearing it up. He likes to lay in the mulch. You're not, oh, you're stuck. Right where you pull up to our house there's just no curb appeal. Our house is actually sitting not the way we had planned for it to be. I was gifted hydrangea bushes from my cousin. She's also one who loves to garden. And we really needed to add some curb appeal to the house. I'm kind of doing it with not only love for doing it, but with a purpose. You know, unfortunately, I may have to sell my house, which I don't care about the house. I love the gardens and the flower beds. So I've worked on this project. And I've also been working over here. Oh, it's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. But still have a lot of work to do. I dug that bank out and dug and divided plants, and there's more hydrangea bushes that she gave me. And I planted zebra grass up there. My hope is that it will get tall and block the beautiful view of the propane tank right there and hide it. And there's also a hydrangea bush there. So if those all grow and fill in, it'll be a nice sort of fence for that. And then we have stone to finish up this corner. I need to scrub, scrub the house, the siding, the stuff. And then there's more there. And I'm gonna have to get some gravel or something. But this is a project I've been working on. And then I was gifted a greenhouse. Well, no, I got a free greenhouse. And I'm going to continue the mulch around the AC unit. Flatten out that area, line it with that roll of stuff that was laying down there, mulch it, and this is a greenhouse. So, and then this bank, we're gonna weed eat. Our weed eater is broken. We need a new head for the big one. Weed eat that really well. Lay the black cloth pretty thickly, and then I think I'm gonna plant pumpkins and melons and cucumbers and things and just let them trail down that hill. And we won't have to worry about weed eating it, and it'll look a whole heck of a lot better back here, I think. I sure hope so. Are you whining at me? Are you whining at me? What are you saying? Anybody have any advice on how to get gross? How to get your gross out of your gravel? Yes. Yeah. Grass and gravel. So stay tuned to see if this shapes up a little bit, because it has been ugly. Ugly. It's getting a little better. I mean, using my resources I have available to me, which aren't much when you're broke. Those blocks I got on Marketplace, the plants I dug and divided or were given to me. I planted some of that vinca vine. Is that what it's called? I think it's vinca. It's a perennial and it trails and flows, and I'm hoping, I put 4 of them there, I may get more, that rocky clay crap right there, maybe it'll eventually be really established right there and pretty. If that hydrangea bush gets big, it should cover, you know, from this view, the AC unit. It's just such an eyesore over here. It's so ugly. The way the excavation people like did the ground, not cool. And this looks a lot better. It's kind of the first thing you see. That's dirt that I'm gonna save to fill in the holes in the grass, because Reed likes to dig holes in the yard. He's a digger. He's a gardener, aren't you? Now, if this doesn't scream West Virginia hillbilly, I don't know what does. But you can't make crafts and ideas without making a mess. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes it happens, you know? I'm trying to make those planters. You know, you put Quickcrete or whatever in the bottom, and then you put some posts in there and you hang whatever you want off of it. And the only thing I didn't have were the pots. So I found those pots at Walmart. And these posts we had laying around, they got some like hardware on them. But I didn't care. I drug them over here and used them. And the Quickcrete I used, I think maybe it had already started to set up, because I had to like bust it up. And then it stormed for 2 days. So they're not like, oh wait, the whole, I don't know if the whole, I don't think they're 100% secure in there, but I don't really care, you know? I mean, I just want to plant some flowers in them. So there's another project that I have going on, and I have solar lights I could string between them. I have bird feeders, hanging baskets, whatnot. So yeah, I think it'll be cute. I love the clearance rack at Lowe's this time of year in the plant section. I have filled up entire flower beds with $1, $2, $3, $4 perennials from the clearance rack at Lowe's. Most of the time they just need water or they've already bloomed and the roots are fine. Here are some of my clearance loot. You know, they're fine. They're fine. All these pin cushions that day I was there, I believe they were $1. I've watered them well, pinched them back, pinched the dead stuff off. They look fine. So check out your clearance plant rack when you go to Lowe's. You never know what treasures you might find. This is another project. Those 4 chairs and this table I just bought off Marketplace for $40. $40. So I am going to take those chairs, that footstool, and the table and spray paint them black. Here's my garden workstation. Those are the plants that I plan to pot up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna put these in the pots with the posts. Break them up, break them apart. The hanging baskets at my local Tractor Supply Mother's Day weekend were 3 for $34, I think. And I thought that was a heck of a deal. That one, and that one. And then I gave my mom and my mother-in-law gifts. These are bare root plants I got from the Dollar Tree. I stuck in these pots to see if they will grow. I sure hope so. They were pretty cheap. And then This is a butterfly bush my kids got me for Mother's Day. These are the berry bushes that I started indoors and I brought out of dormancy a while ago. I just brought them out day before yesterday, I think. There's the, whoops, I think I broke it. Oh, Nelly. Oh, well. There's the blueberry. And this pot of denim and lace, sat in a pot all winter and it's come back. Thank goodness. The other ones I don't think they're going to. There's a pack of peppers I bought, and the lilies I started indoors. They've already bloomed. I cut them off, put them in a bouquet, and there are the lupins that were inside. I brought them out. All this stuff needs watered. Stuff I've dug and divided I haven't replanted. These are containers waiting to be planted. Oh, Reed, he can't reach. Is that better? Are you happy now? You better not pee on those. Kick your tush. Now let's tour the garden. Pretty sure I have birds. Bluebirds have been coming and going. I bought these tubs. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I got 2 of them at Big Lots. They were 20% off at like $6 or something. There is the common rue. It's a perennial herb. I'm trying to get perennial herbs going in the front here this year. So common rue, I have never even heard of it before. I bought it last year at Shields. It says common rue, a perennial herb, up to 2 foot tall. Use the aromatic blue-green foliage to flavor cheese. Use sparingly in stews, salads, and vegetable juice. Also used as an herbal medicine for sore throats, headaches, or an ointment for joints. So, yeah, got that. I was worried maybe it wasn't going to get enough sun there, but it came back and it's pretty. So I threw some onions in there the other day. Here I put peppermint in this pot. I don't know what happened to my mint and my oregano, but they gone. They gone. And then I put rosemary and sage and more onions. So hopefully it'll fill in. We'll see. The rose bush Reed got a hold of last year is looking deader than a doornail. Deader than a doornail. But this beauty right here, she is lovely. Isn't she lovely? And then lavender and chives. And chives is gorgeous. So gorgeous. All right, let's go in. It's my little critter deterrent. That's how we do. Move my big stick out of the way. My super fancy garden gate. And in we go. I got this little area mulch so my wheelbarrow doesn't get hung up. That's been pretty nice. Project area, cauliflowers, radishes, broccoli, rutabaga. Here they are. Here the bait. Radishes, they're gonna be about ready. I turned all that soil over. I went down like one shovel, you know, shovel down and turn it over, shovel down and turn it over. That's kind of my my tilling method, if you will. And I found lettuce that came back. I stuck some more onions in that little planter. I've got to figure out where to put it. I put potatoes in that first black grow bag. And nothing is in this one. And there's some baby carrots. Aren't they cute? So precious. She's pretty bare. The garden's pretty bare. What are you gonna do? Just keep working. That bed is looking fabulous, you know? I mean, what more can I say? So is that. Those are some weeds. Yep. Also turned that over. Those are the little basil plants that were in the house. I just brought them out here. And I did not acclimate them properly. I just stuck them in that pot. Snap peas. Have to help probably get them going in the direction of the trellis. I really hope that it doesn't get too hot and I have peas, because they are probably one of my favorites. Mustard greens and the tiniest kale I've ever seen in my life. A couple of nasturtiums came up. Lots of tomato cages doing nothing. And here's the cool weather things. Right here are the beets. Looking okay. This soil dries out, I feel like, so quickly. I mean, it's a little bit moist, but it stormed all day yesterday. I really would love some big, huge, beautiful beets too. And these little guys in the middle, I've just been thinning them out and sticking them right back in the dirt, and it's working just fine. Let me show you. I'm finding an area that's a bit overcrowded and sort of trying to get it out of there with its root. Didn't get very much root that time. And then just sticking it back in somewhere else. We'll see. Lettuce. Volunteer marigolds. Those are volunteer marigold babies. I don't have a clue what kind of lettuce. I know red sails, black-seeded Simpson, I think, and another variety. Those are the avalanche beets. Could definitely start harvesting greens off of those. There's a nice little beet forming. And these are ones I direct sowed. Those are the ones started inside, moved out from transplants, and these are direct sowed. And cabbages. And over here are Brussels sprouts and radishes. Getting some radishes, y'all, look. Woot woot. There's my garden. There are my projects. There's the things that I'm working on. If you want to see how they turn out. I've had a couple neighbors coming around close to my property. I think they're hunting for morel mushrooms, but still I don't like it. Not welcome unless you're invited, okay? Okay. Anyways, there's my projects, and I'll keep you updated on how they turn out. I hope y'all are having a great day. If you're not having a great day, go buy some plants. See ya.